I've been listening to some of the allegations against P. Diddy. And this is the perfect reason, or one of the perfect reasons of why you don't sell your soul. Why you don't get stupid and sell your soul. It's not worth it. Absolutely not. It's just not worth it. But people do it every day, and you reap the repercussions in the end. Yeah. But you don't sell your soul. People are dumb. See, all the money and the glitz and glamour that comes with that lifestyle it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. And a lot of you, you're gonna get starstruck and believe the lies and the foolishness, and he'll be just like P. Diddy. Now, I don't know if he's gonna end up in jail. I don't know, but I personally believe, and I said this before, I personally believe he pissed somebody off. He pissed somebody off, and he probably thought, he could be defiant or go ahead with certain plans that are against the powers that be. And he put himself in a really bad situation, man. I mean, just the lifestyle alone is putting yourself in a bad situation, especially if you have no faith in the Most High. Especially if you have no faith in the Most High. But it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. And, it's a good example of not going against the Most High, and the brothers and sisters who do go against the Most High. The Most High is going to show you, or show them rather, that number one, he doesn't play around, and you get to be a dummy if you want. You get to be a dummy if you want, but this is much needed because I know from scripture and just common sense that everybody is not going to adhere to the Most High. They're not going to concern themselves with what the Most High is about. And that's cool, because as long as we got the P. Diddy's of the world getting smashed by the very system that's being used to destroy our people, the faster people will learn. The faster people will learn. So it's all good in the end. But Most High is showing his power. So you're gonna see what really happens in that underground world. I'm hearing stuff about cocaine and little girls, and now sexually deviant, sweetie boy, sugar boy behavior. I'm hearing stuff in regards to that. But we've been hearing this stuff for years. And basically the powers that be, they protect this guy, man. They protect this guy, and they refuse to let anything happen to him. But when they done with you, when they fed up with you, they don't need you anymore. They don't need you anymore after a while. Very important to value the word of the Most High as if it's gold and silver, to value the wisdom of the Most High like it's above modern day celebrity status. It's above hanging out and rubbing your elbows with the stars of this world. We have to acknowledge the Most High's wisdom is above anything that people value and treasure and are willing, the ones of our people who are willing to whore themselves out, destroy their souls, and even kill, slander, lie, make false accusations on anybody, a brother or sister, a heathen. They are willing to put themselves out there in the spirit of wickedness just to either hold on to that lifestyle or to get into that celebrity lifestyle. But luckily, the Bible is very clear when the Most High talks about his judgment, what's required of the Most High and his judgment. The Most High tells you in Proverbs 16, verse 16, he says, how much better it is to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. See, P. Diddy and Jay-Z, Drake, Beyonce, Cardi B, all these women and men, they don't understand it's better to be chosen by the Most High and having a shot for the kingdom of heaven than to be a total ninja or N-word for the enemy. That's what they don't understand. Or they too weak to see it, or they just dismiss it totally. They don't want to see it. But it's better to be chosen by the Most High for the kingdom of heaven and in this current system and setup or this world. It's better to be chosen by the Most High, because through the wisdom and guidance of the Most High, that's the protection we need, man. Especially in these rough times. I was watching a podcast, and this guy from Detroit, he has a show called Porn Stars. And basically, if you want to get rid of a watch because you're desperate and you need money, or you have an addiction problem, you go to the pawn shop. If you can't pay your rent and your back is against the wall, you hawk your watch, maybe a television, maybe some fancy smancy jewelry, and you get paid and you come back and get your item later. But he said it's gotten so bad now. It's so bad that even in these times, especially since 2019, that from that time to current, people are hawking their valuables, not to come back and get them later, but just to get through the week. Just to get through the week to eat or pay rent or make ends meet, just for the week alone. And they back the following week to sell something again, or put something on, on hawk or whatever terms they use for the pawn shop. But the bottom line is, people are getting more desperate. Times are getting more difficult. Murder, robbery, sexually violating a woman or a man even is on the rise, because things are getting worse and worse and worse. So it's better to have the wisdom than gold. And it's better to have understanding in the Most High, so you understand what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and to be chosen by the Most High rather than receiving silver and gold, the material things of this current world, which will be worth nothing in the future. It's better to be chosen by the Most High today and in the kingdom, or have a shot for the kingdom, than silver. If you're spiritual and you got a good head on your shoulder, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. But now, if you just Negro, if you're just a Rican or Dominican in spirit, or if you're just an American in spirit, then this is going to go right over your head, because you're going to still be the mule chasing the carrot and pulling that cart, which is the system, or the people rather who reap the benefits of the system. That carrot, which is the wealth that's dangling in front of you, you'll be forever chasing fame, fortune, and success, and turning your back on righteousness and spirituality. which is how the system is designed. It's designed to have you worship and follow the devil and Satan, and dismissing any form of righteousness, any form of wisdom, any form of spirituality, which the Most High is willing to give each and every one of us if we just turn away from the system. If we are to just muster up the strength to forsake the system. It's a whole different world when you forsake the system and you live in the Most High. The Most High says in the 17th verse, the highway of the upright is to depart from evil. See that? To depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. See that? He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. The Most High tells you in Matthew 16 verse 25, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. If you try to save your life or make your life better to the point where you can no longer see righteousness or spirituality or the true and living God, the God that's in the Old and New Testament, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the king who's a son of the Most High. We call him Yahweh Shai, the world calls him Jesus. If you try to save your life and dismiss the divine spirit of Yahweh, the Most High, you're going to lose that life. And it's unfortunate that a lot of our brothers and sisters, they are caught up in the rat race, even though you see every day the system getting worse and worse and worse and losing its power. And as it loses its power, you see Satan manifesting himself on a stronger and stronger level. But it's a no-win. It's a no-win for the system. It's a no-win for Esau, the so-called Europeans, who are trying to hold this thing together, and they can't hold it together. Remember the last time we went into Romans, the 9th chapter, and the Most High says he exercises and shows his power through the very people he raised and gave power to rule this world in wickedness. That's what the Most High said. And we seeing the Most High's power growing and growing more and more in the believers, growing and growing more in yourselves. If you're growing. But yeah, the Most High, he said, for whosoever shall save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my name's sake shall find it. You'll find all the truth and righteousness and what's necessary to get by and survive in this system, so long as you trust in the true and living God that's in the Holy Bible, and you acknowledge his son, who the world calls Jesus, as your king. 26th verse says, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the world, or gain the whole world, and lose his soul? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it to gain the riches, the greater things, material-wise in this world, and in the end, lose your soul? I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather be poor or make ends meet or live off my daily bread than to go that route. That's what I believe. It says, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for a soul? What is your soul worth? What is your soul or your spirit worth? Or what is your salvation or your safety worth in the day of judgment? Can you put a price on that? Would you trade your soul in the divine righteousness and understanding of the Most High and his son, the truth? Would you exchange that for the lifestyle of P. Diddy? For the money? For the jet set life of P. Diddy? Would you cash out for that type of lifestyle? Would you? Some brothers and sisters would, I believe. Some believe that this is too much. Some believe that it's taking too long for things to happen. Some believe that the Most High doesn't exist anymore because if he did, we wouldn't be in this position, not this long, not this way. So I could see some brothers and sisters cashing out and exchanging their soul and their salvation for the riches of this world current. 27 verse says, for the Son of Man, which is Christ, for the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels. And then he shall reward every man according to his works. See, so you have to question, what are your current works now? Are they righteous? Are they upright? Are they wicked? And are they perverse? This is what you got to consider. See, P. Diddy, he made his bed, his spiritual bed, and he's going to have to lie in it. He's dug himself so deep in the spirit of being a sexual deviant, I got to use that word, that he can't dig himself out. He doesn't have the strength. He could dig himself out if the Most High gave him that strength, but he doesn't have the strength and spirituality and will to dig himself out of the hole of wickedness that he's in. So all the pretty women, that's a pretty woman right there with him. I'm not going to say she's not a pretty woman, but to get the pretty women, sometimes you have to pay and give a part of your soul to this world. To get the money and the fancy cars and the clothes, you have to cash out and you have to pay the devil in most cases. I'm not saying in all cases, but in most cases. And in P. Diddy's case, he's in for a rude awakening because the way he's going and the way this world is going, he's definitely on the losing side. A lot of brothers and sisters are definitely on the losing side. Matthew 24 is being fulfilled as we speak. And anyone who chooses to live a wicked or carnal or common lifestyle and stay outside of the Bible or have works that are contrary to the Bible, you're going to see. You're going to see things that you never thought would happen in this country. You're going to see things and you're going to be shocked. You're going to be absolutely shocked as far as how true this Bible really is, how connected are current events within the Bible. And at the same time, you're going to be shocked at the facts that people are going to still reject the word of the Most High, even though all types of examples have manifested showing that these are the last days and that the Most High is in charge. You're going to see, and you're going to be shocked at the amount of coldness and wickedness that's going to grow. And the Most High is going to put the spirit on the enemy to make it clear as day in your face. And people are going to be so dumb and uncaring that he'll get away with it. He'll get away with putting child sacrifice, murder itself, just everything negative that you could imagine. You understand? More orgy type parties are going to be revealed, and to the majority of brothers and sisters, that's going to be acceptable. Orgies and shinglings where the super rich gather and meet, and do things under the table or underground or in the dark that we have no idea what's going on, you're going to see. People are going to be uncaring. They're not going to respect the Most High or the word of the Most High. 2/3 are going to stay in that mindset whereas they won't care as long as they have fun. They'll kill and have no remorse because as long as they have fun, they'll destroy their bodies with drugs and chemicals, but it won't make a difference because if they're having fun, it's got to be right. If they're having fun and laughing and making money, it has got to be right. Why would God permit it? Boy, they're in for a rude awakening. They're in for a really serious rude awakening. But hey, that's just me. I'm out.